Hello, JPJ Discovery Channel followers. Today let's talk about the sun. You know, that big blazing ball in the sky that keeps us warm and cooks our breakfast from 93 million miles away. But have you ever wondered, why is the sun so perfectly shaped? I mean, is it really a flawless sphere, or is there more to this solar story? Here's where it gets wild. Scientists have always figured the sun would be a little squashed, right? After all, it spins, just like a basketball on your finger, so you'd expect a bit of a bulge at the middle. Turns out they were right. But only kinda. The sun flatter at the poles and wider across the middle, what scientists call oblate. But get this, it's way rounder than the math predicted. We're talking almost perfect, with just a tiny flattening effect that's hard to even measure. So what's squashing the sun? Gravity is the main player here. Gravity loves spheres, pulls everything toward the center equally in all directions. That's why big things in space, like stars and planets, end up round or nearly so. The sun spins too, but not super fast, so the centrifugal flattening is pretty minimal. If the sun spun like crazy, you'd see more of a bulge, kind of like Jupiter, which has a noticeable equatorial bulge because it spins so fast. But here's the twist. The sun's shape doesn't really change, not even when its activity goes through its wild 11-year cycle, from sleepy to supercharged, when sunspots pop up everywhere. Scientists thought all that magnetic action would jiggle the sun's shape, but in a 2-year mega-study with NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory, they found the sun's squashedness barely budges. This means its shape is locked in by the deep-down physics of the star, gravity, plasma, and rotation, not just the magnetism we see at the surface. And get this, the sun's actually round, rounder than mathematical models expect, which is a juicy mystery. Maybe we're missing something about how gas turbulence works deep inside, or how those magnetic fields organize themselves. For science, that's awesome, because every time we find a flaw in our theories, it's a chance to learn something new. So, next time you glance up at the sun, don't just see a blinding ball of light. Remember, lurking behind those sunglasses is a cosmic spheroid, rounder than theory, flatter than you'd guess, and still keeping scientists guessing. Stay curious, and subscribe for stay tuned next Out of This World videos. Thanks for watching.